So this is the funeral where we know now that Anthony survived and was, that survivor's guilt really, sticks to you. And there's the
None
priest.
of us here today can understand why this tragic accident happened. But we can take comfort from the knowledge that the family are together for eternity.
Just to rub it in that Tanya
God's
died.
loving embrace.
And there's the son again. The son with Vincent, Which, again, I didn't think much of during my playthrough because we didn't see as much Vincent or Vince in my perspective of things. And Andrew's over there somewhere in one of those umbrellas. Or Anthony, excuse me. Anthony's there. You know what I mean. There he is. There's our boy. 18, college student, anxious and detached. Yep. And then Taylor, 22, college student, headstrong and sensitive. John, 43, college professor, irrational and overbearing.
Where the hell's Daniel? I can't find him.
I don't know.
And then here we are. There's our other boy, the one that we need to protect. Daniel, 20, college student, amiable and defensive.
Fuck. Where's my phone?
Ooh, we get to play. Oh, if we get to play this side, I'm really happy. Get to see again what Shay got to see that I didn't. Angela, 48, mature student, abrasive, understanding.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I'm fine.
Careful. No rush.
Nice.
Be such an old woman and help me up.
Daniel in the ravine, 11:06 p.m.
Not sure
May
I'm the old woman
27th.
here.
What happened?
Okay, so let's take a look at collections and characters. So Daniel is sympathetic. He's still arrogant. He's defensive and excited. So here's one thing that I realize as to why. Obviously, the biggest question on my mind after playing the first time was, why did Daniel die at the end? And so, as with all games like this, there are many factors that determines how a character will survive, especially at that very end, when it seemed like there was nothing you could do at that point. It's just, there were no quick times, it was just, they either died at the end or they didn't die at the end. And one of the factors is these locked traits, because you know how whenever a character dies, you see the flash in their eyes and they show these traits. So these are traits that you're trying to unlock, you're trying to get rid of. That is the goal. If this arrogant trait that Daniel has right now, he only has one, and most characters have at least two. That's why it was so painful. It seemed like Daniel should be one of the easier people to keep alive because he only has one locked trait right now. And the goal is, if you're able to get rid of that trait, to unlock that trait, it means that in Anthony's head, in Anthony's eyes, because remember, you're actually playing as Anthony during this whole time because none of these characters are actually real. In his mind, that character, in this case Daniel, aka Dennis from his real past, Dennis ends up redeeming himself because he's no longer arrogant anymore. He was able to let go of that inner demon and was able to let go of that. So the goal is to try to make certain dialogue choices to get rid of that trait, so that Daniel will survive at the very end. And I really like that because, again, one thing I mentioned to Shay when we were playing it is that the writers and developers of the game wanted to, they were told by players of Man and Medan that the survivability of the characters depended too much on the quick times, and so they wanted to make that different this time around, where the dialogue choices factored into the survivability as well as the quick times, and so and it didn't necessarily make it easier because you still have to know what choices to make to choose the correct dialogue choices to increase their survivability. And the idea, I think I found out that the more negative traits that you have unlocked, the easier the quick times end up being. So it's possible for you to also add more negative traits. And if you add more negative traits, then the window of time that you're given to hit a specific quick time, that window of time grows shorter the more negative traits you have. Therefore, it makes it even more challenging to save them during the quick times. And I really like that system a lot. I think that's actually genius and a great way to incorporate your dialogue choices into the practicality of the quick times and making the quick times easier. So I think the problem, though, lies in that when you're playing co-op, because Shay and I were switching characters back and forth, I was role-playing the characters in a certain way that might not necessarily coincide with how Shay is role-playing his characters. Because with me, I had a tendency to choose the less confrontational, the nicer, less abrasive responses. And it seems like the game wants you to be basically nicer to people, because that helps you unlock these negative traits, which ultimately lets the character survive. But I think with Shay, he was more choosing responses based on what he felt was in character to that character, and that may not necessarily always be the nicer responses, which means that it's possible that these negative traits never get unlocked, or more bad traits might get put on. And so that's the thing, is like, you can't, sometimes playing in character might not necessarily be the best for, maybe not the best for the person's survivability. But I think the nice thing is that you can still choose the non-negative responses, the nicer responses, and imply that it's not so much that it's out of character for that character, it's more that that character is evolving, and that character is redeeming themselves, and that character is growing and changing, not necessarily because they're acting out of character. So I think as a rule of thumb, I'm going to try to do everything I can to make Daniel as not arrogant as possible and keep him away from anything else that could be very negative for him, and see how that goes. So that is the goal. So I'll say, you'll be fine, reassuring.
Went over a bump in the road. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Changes to
I know
character
I'll be fine.
relations scene collection
No need
character
for
screen.
that tone.
I was being reassuring. Sorry, I'm just trying to help.
Sorry, I'm just trying to help.
I don't need any help. Thank you, Daniel. Our professor and classmates might, though. Have you
Well,
seen
I'm
them?
being nice, so my traits are being amiable. So even though our relationship with Angela is going down, my traits... Oh, Ferryman! See, I didn't see that sign. I didn't
Hey,
see that sign in my
Anyone up there?
playthrough because I didn't get to see this angle
Daniel,
from his
that you?
perspective.
John, good to hear you.
Daniel?
Taylor, you okay?
I'm good.
We're fine too, thanks for asking. You okay down there?
I'm all right. Nothing I can't deal with.
Hey, John, any idea what caused the crash?
Not sure. Looked like the driver swerved to avoid something in the road. He down there, by the way?
He
No sign of him.
he is
Weird. He isn't up here either. can you get back up to us?
Looks pretty steep. I see a trail down here I could try.
Great. Take the trail. Should take you to the road. We can regroup there.
That's a plan. See you soon. That looks bad. I hope Taylor is okay.
Taylor will be just fine. Girl has a knack for getting out of trouble.
Let me check again his, so his relationship with Angela went down. His relationship with Taylor is pretty high. John and Andrew, he's pretty neutral. So it seems like sometimes when you make selections that lowers the relationship with other characters, that doesn't necessarily mean it's the bad call. It's not the bad response, because you saw that because I was making Daniel more reassuring and more understanding and more apologetic, he was becoming more amiable. Even though he was getting a ding in Angela's relationship, it seems like relationship is less important in the survivability of this game. So far I haven't noticed anything affecting relationship. Maybe in a one-player game that's more important, because maybe if there are opportunities for certain characters to save another one when you're not controlling them, autonomously they're more inclined to save you if they are higher relationship with you. So it feels like if you're playing a two-player game, that might be less of a thing, but I don't know. I know that you get achievements for maximizing relationship with certain characters. Like Taylor and Daniel, you get an achievement from maximizing. But I don't know if you get anything else for maximizing traits with anyone else.
I know Taylor can be demanding, selfish, quarrelsome, and small-minded, but other than that, she's a real babe.
Lay off Taylor. I don't want to know. I'm just not going to say anything, because I just want to... She can say whatever she wants.
I'm thinking I'm gonna file charges against the
Bearing just updated. Bearing just updated. So what is... Homegrown hero. Daniel chose not to respond to Angela's cutting remarks about Taylor. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. So, like, one thing that's different from Man of Medan is these different bearings are based on character. Based on each character, not on specific decisions or specific scenes in the game, which I think is really cool. Another thing that I'm noticing now that I'm playing the curator's cut from Shay's perspective is that it's really interesting how our perspectives, our different perspectives of how we see the characters are different based on the things that we see from these characters or don't see. Because Shay was saying that Angela was being super, super abrasive, which she is in this scene, but this is a scene with Angela that I never witnessed. And so I feel like my feelings towards Angela was not as negative with my perspective versus Shay, who did get to see a lot of interaction with Angela that was abrasive, which led him to not like her as much. So I think, again, it's just really cool how our different experiences is different based on how we perceive the characters themselves.
The college are responsible for our safety. This nightmare is negligence.
Mm-hmm.
Not only have we crashed in the middle of nowhere, we're saddled with Jumpy John as our way out.
Let's get out of here. That's kind of harsh. I'm going to be disapproving.
That's kind of harsh, don't you think?
Harsh? My lawyer is harsh. By the time he's finished litigating, the college will be begging to pay out millions. You coming?
Okay, trace updated. More sympathetic. Follow Angela and find her out to the others to find a bus driver. Okay. I'm just gonna keep the...
Hey, Daniel, you guys!
I am not a guy.
How are you two doing down there?
This trail is the pits, but we're okay.
Yeah.
This little detour is ruining my clothes.
That's the headline here? Your clothes are ruined? Really?
Easy, that outfit probably cost more than you earned in your life.
You're right.
You have no idea how right you are.
At least someone here has some taste.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's happening here?
Not much. I'm just keeping their spirits up.
I don't recognize this scene at all.
Daniel, you got your phone? Mine's
I
got
don't-
zero signal.
I don't remember this at all.
I guess it fell out during the crash.
Are we staying here all night?
We're gonna keep moving.
Yeah, I don't remember this. Talking to Taylor? I don't remember Taylor talking to... I could be wrong.
I cannot stand water. Ever since I was a kid.
Now we know why.
No way I'm crossing over.
Yeah, now we know why.
We nearly got mangled in a bus crash. And you're worried about getting wet?
You don't understand. This outfit cost a fortune.
We just talked about that.
There's nothing to it. Just follow me.
I'm not sure you should be making decisions. Almost blacked out just now.
There we go.
Come on. It's
Got it.
easy.
God, I hate this.
That's it. Keep going. You got it.
Oh. Hell, I wish this was over. Oh.
Got her. Got her.
So, you can be a gentleman after all. Thanks.
There we go. So far, so good. So far, I'm hitting these... So far, I'm hitting these really well. Press and hold to move the camera. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk to her.
What is it?
I don't get it. What exactly do you see in that girl?
Reluctant. What girl? Now's not the time. I'm just gonna say no. I'm not gonna say anything.
You're going to have to talk about her at some point.
Self-assured. I won't talk. Stay out of my business. I'll say nothing.
Whatever you say. I still cannot fathom what you see in Taylor.
We should keep moving. Reach the others.
Daniel's just not engaging. I'm just...
If only
I'm
I
making...
hadn't sat at the back of the bus.
If I don't like any of the answers, I'm just not answering them. If I feel like it's going to be at all negative,
That
I'm not
pylon
going to
has
answer
to be near
them.
a road. Probably the one back into town.
Nice shot of Daniel's hiney there. I'm not complaining about that.
Good to see you two. We finally made it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything okay?
We're both good.
Peaches.
But
It is
this gate has
peaches.
changed. We can't get through.
Now what do we do?
Look around. See if there's anything we can use to break it.
Think this'll do it?
Ready? I'll push hard from my side.
Ready. 3, 2, 1. Push.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Great job, you two.
Not too bad. Sweet. So far, so good.
What's the plan now?
I'm liking how
Head
we're
into town, see if we
starting.
can get help.
You know where town is?
Sure, we're near Little Hope.
That sounds like a fun place.
Funnily enough, Little Hope does have an interesting and dark history.
Can
Funnily
we get going
enough.
without having a smart-ass lecture first?
I'm starting not to like you or your attitude.
I'm not even started yet. You want a little more?
Your hard work, condescending. Try to be civil.
Try to be civil. It costs nothing.
That's real peachy coming from you.
Maybe Daniel deserves better.
Oh, snap.
You're kidding. He is not my boyfriend. What have you been telling her?
I didn't say a thing.
Keep out of our business, okay?
Oh, so let's take a look at Angela right now. So she's skeptical, she's indifferent, she's abrasive, but she's also derisive. So abrasive is not locked. I find it interesting that abrasive is not locked. Understanding and truthful. So I want her to be like more understanding and more truthful. Okay. Her relationship with Taylor is very low. Her relationship with Daniel is decent. She and Daniel are pretty tight, and John. And then she's relatively neutral with Andrew. Okay. Okay. You're right, I'm sorry.
You're right, I'm sorry. It's got nothing to do with me.
We are wasting valuable time here. Can we please just keep moving?
This is a
Nice.
solid plan, heading into town.
So, bearing just changed. I apologize, guys. I'm checking every time something gets updated, I want to check it out just to see what changed. Angela apologizes to Taylor to keep the peace. Nice. So hopefully Angela's like being a little bit more understanding. Yeah, a little bit more understanding.
As good as any.
I went along with it before, but I'm not so sure now.
She's more understanding. Nice.
So what do you want to do?
How about you come with me back to the bus?
I'm with the professor on this one. Our best play is heading into town and getting some help.
How about you? You want to head back to the bus with me?
Thing is, I think going into town is probably our best shot at finding help.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Come on, Taylor, don't check out on us.
It's a bad idea to be out here walking around alone. Come with us.
Don't worry about me. I'll flag down the first car I see and come get you all real soon. Come with us. Kidding me? I'm not going anywhere.
So she's going by herself. Before it was before she went with Daniel. So Daniel didn't go with Taylor? Really? That's weird.
I walked away from
This is
you.
super different.
So you thought better of going it alone then?
Why'd you
This
come
is
back?
very different. I wonder what
I don't get it.
is it because we
It
are
doesn't make any sense.
2 players?
Lost in a world of her own.
What the hell are you playing at? You going or not?
Okay, this is
Hey, wait,
I'm
what are you
liking
doing?
this.
Taylor, look out.
What the?
What's going on with you? Why do you keep coming back?
I'm not coming back. I walk straight out every time. It's like, I don't know, I can't fucking leave or something.
Okay, let's try
Ooh,
something.
this is super interesting how different
we'll all
this
go
is.
together. We came from that direction. We must be able to go back that way.
Yeah.
I want everyone to stay real close. No stragglers.
You want to put us on a kid's line? Okay, I'm coming.
Come on, Angela, be more understanding. Less abrasive or less derisive. And we're back here again. Yeah.
I admit that is a little odd.
More than a little.
It's not possible.
It's just like I've been saying, we are trapped. We can't leave here. Now what do we
Okay,
do?
calm down. Breathe. There's a rational explanation for what's happening.
Maybe we all died in the crash.
Yeah.
Well,
Theory, but I'm pretty sure we're all still alive.
well.
Last I checked, you were schooling us on creative writing, not metaphysics.
I know who I'd like to be kicking. This is all down to you, this pissy little field trip. Now we're stuck here in Little No Hope.
That is way out of line.
Oh, the echoes now.
I had no way of knowing that damn bus would crash. You can't put that on me.
Are you for fucking real?
Watch your tone, will you? I am doing my best to understand this, just like you and the rest of us.
Yeah, all of these echoes.
You can't understand this. Don't you get that yet? What I do understand is none of us would fucking be here if it wasn't for you.
You think I'm to blame? I don't want to be stuck here with you either.
Nice. You're the guy in charge. We're definitely
Right now, the fog appears to be in charge.
anyone but you, right? Do us all a big favor and get lost in the fucking fog.
I wish I could believe
Please
me.
stop. Fighting isn't going to help. Where do we go now?
This is wow. Andrew says something completely
We're not
different.
getting out of here.
Someone
Totally
else
different.
thinks they can do a better job? Step right up.
Maybe it isn't real.
We have to get out of here right.
I need to think straight.
fucking now.
Football coaching. Why the fuck?
Can everyone just shut up?
Okay, wait. Okay. There we go.
This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here.
So all the echoing that you're hearing, I think, is because
right.
it's implying that
Bitching
all
at
of
each other
this
isn't getting us
is
anywhere.
in one
We
person's
have to
head.
work together as a team.
All of these
Thank
voices
you.
are in Anthony's head.
Now let's
That's
be
why there's the
logical.
echo.
The fog is between us and the bus. There is no fog between us and town, so let's head that way.
I don't get how heading further away from the bus helps.
There is nothing on the bus we can use to get help. In town, there will be people, a working phone, something.
It pains me to admit, but he's right. There's nowhere else we can go except into that damn town.
Sounds like a plan to me.
You leaving me? Where are you going?
Come on, let's go with them. Until we know what's up, we should stick together.
Yeah, listen to your boyfriend, please. Listen to your boyfriend. Okay, so now we're Angela. Angela.
Why did you say we might all be dead? You really think that's possible?
I saw some cable show about how your brain keeps going for a while after you know.
You die?
Forget about it. What they said didn't really stack up.
There we go. It's the Black Cat. So, have we missed a bunch of paintings or pictures already, I wonder?
I'm not sure this is such a great idea.
We should check it out. There could be a phone inside.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go in and take a look around.
Go ahead. We'll be right behind you.
Thanks, bro. I'm totally shipping those two.
Thanks for backing me up earlier. With Taylor.
Not a problem.
We're all a little twitchy right now. Maybe back off everyone a little, huh? What's up?
I'm sure I've seen that before somewhere.
The Singing Nickel on tap. Yeah, so curious, like where?
Like where?
Nothing unusual?
The Singing Nickel. Don't think too hard. Are you alright? Concern. Understanding. Angela needs to be
Are
understanding.
you alright? You look pale.
I'm a little concerned. You blacked out for a while after the crash.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
She's more curious.
Still a little spaced
and less
out here.
skeptical.
Well, concussion can scramble your memory. He'll most likely come back to you.
We standing here all night, or we going inside?
Alright. That's the one that killed Daniel. Not this time, David. Not this time. We're gonna do right by our boy this time. It's War Machine. It's Rhodes. Don Cheadle, I think. I believe.
Hi there. How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
This is where he's, yeah. Now that I know what the twist is at the end, like, you're
What?
seeing this scene in a totally different way now, which is cool.
What's up with the fog outside? It's pretty weird.
Yeah, sure is a thick one tonight.
So thick it's stopping us from leaving.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Let's take a look around. Maybe find a phone or something. Yeah? What's bugging you? All I'm asking is we take a look.
I can't do this.
Oh.
You need to make your mind up.
Make my mind up about what?
Me. I'm not running around after you like some lapdog.
Oh. I don't remember them having these issues before.
Sorry, I know I can sound tough sometimes, but what happened back there really got to me.
It freaked me out too. I just wish I was better at knowing what's going on with you.
Come on, you already know.
Hey, take a look at this. How about a game? Let's throw a few. May take our minds off the fog.
Really? It seems pretty lame to me.
You scared I'll whoop your ass? Warm up with an easier shot. Go for single 20.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beginner's luck. Try for double 7.
It's alright, Daniel. I got it.
At least my eyesight seems okay.
Great shooting. Go for the bullseye with your last dart.
Oh, I'll hit that. Don't worry, Daniel.
You throw a mean dart, even when you're not in a game.
Nice.
Kind of weird, right? Stuck here with these guys because of that fog. How do you feel about all this shit?
These guys are no help. It could be worse. I'll be optimistic.
I don't really know. We're not having a great night, that's for sure. But I guess it could have been worse. No names,
Optimistic.
but some around here could do with being taken down a notch or two.
Yeah, let's take a look and see how Taylor's doing. So Taylor and Daniel are increasing. Okay, so it looks like the relationship was uncertain. I don't think they were as uncertain in my last playthrough, because this is a repeat of last time. Because we started with the darts as well with these two, with me last time. So it's not completely... The thing about this is, like I said, it's not completely showing everything that Shay saw from his perspective, but many of them. And then she is... Yeah, we need to get rid of this deceitful. Sensitive, flirtatious, hopeful, loyal, witty. We have to get rid of this deceitful. So... It's okay. You're a work in progress, Taylor. Team Taylor. Taylor reacted positively towards the group when talking with Daniel. Okay.
What's on your mind?
They think I'm an idiot.
They think I'm an idiot. No one believes me about the fog, then hey, presto, they get lost too, and it's like, oh, maybe Taylor was right after all.
Maybe try to understand it's not just you. Nobody's feeling that great right now.
I thought you were with me on this.
He's
Insecure.
in a world of his own.
Bearing updated.
An old darts board. I was pretty good back in the day.
What changed? So... Authoritative figure. John refused the offer of a drink in the bar from Vince. Okay, so this is cool. Certain bearings are chosen by default. So by default, John refused the drink. And I'm wondering if that is also dictated by... Well, no, because I was going to say maybe that's dictated by some of the responses that we had with John before, but we didn't control John up to this point. So maybe just by default, yeah, he refuses the drink, which is, I think, is a good call, because I think taking the drink is bad for John. So I feel like the game wouldn't automatically punish you just because you got the creator's cut. That wouldn't make sense. That would, just to put you in a disadvantage like that.
She's a tough act to follow. Natural talent.
Stay, play a little, no problem. I'm gonna take a look around.
Cool. And we're Andrew again. Oh no, we're Taylor. Talk to Vince, search the bar. Yeah, so... That phone's not gonna work.
Line's dead.
Yeah.
This
Talk
place
to-
is a bust. There's nothing for us here.
Can
For
you
once I agree.
patch things
The
up
more
with
we're gone from
Angela?
This dreadful place, the better.
Try to patch things up if you can. Oh, there's no choices to patch things up. Okay. Okay. I think I already read this newspaper from before. Yeah, this is...
Christ,
Yeah.
this is practically parchment. From the 70s.
Yeah, I don't know why they randomly have that. It's probably part of his imagination.
Holy shit. Would
That
really
looks-
like to leave this place now.
That does look like Daniel right there. It does look like Daniel. Oh, we already saw this, I think. Yeah, we already saw this before.
I could care less about ancient history.
Yeah, well, you might want to pay it a little more attention, Taylor. Because you're about to live it. Can't talk to Andrew. Let's go talk to... This is your boyfriend from before. Way before.
I could use a shot of that right about now.
I really gotta cut down on the booze.
We all drink too much from time to time.
We should leave him
Now
alone.
what? Can't I get some peace around here?
The phone's dead. There another one?
Phone's dead? Damn.
Could still be a working one in town someplace.
Thanks.
Cool. Thanks for the help.
Yeah. We appreciate you helping us.
There is no us. He doesn't... Oh, he doesn't say it. He doesn't say that there is no us. I guess because it wasn't... Before I was Andrew. I think I was Andrew and not Taylor. That's so weird. Who you get to control in these different scenes now when you're in the creator's cut. Because Andrew says something about us and he says, there's no us. Okay. Alright. I don't see anything else, so...
Can we just get out of here?
Let's get out of here and...
You all hear that?
I definitely heard something.
Did you hear that as well?
Come on. Whatever it was, came from outside.
Really think it's smart to go
The
back
death
outside?
There's
tolls.
nothing for us
The
here.
death tolls
we
for
need to
the...
move on.
Alright.
Best of luck. Hope you find what you're looking for.
Thank you, War Machine. That'd be awesome if War Machine came and just kind of like attacked all the monsters that weren't actually there. The Black Cat Bar. Meow.
It's coming from the town.
Did the old fucker just lock us out?
He was weird, that old guy.
Sure was something off about him.
Yeah,
I
well...
come to Creepy Central just to get a top-up.
What does that mean?
Oh, now I'm Angela. So we're back to Angela
Heading into
again.
Little Hope feels like our only option.
I'm not
Ooh.
so sure about that.
Where else can we go?
He's just hanging out there. Okay. Nothing else here. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from the fog. Andrew, do you see anything else? Andrew? I know everybody else left us, but I don't care. I'm trying to be thorough here. Because I still haven't found any pictures, and I would think we would have gotten some by this point. Oh wait, what's here? What is this? Ooh, I feel like we didn't see this last time. Is this a picture I didn't see last time? Oh, we haven't seen that one yet. Oh. Interesting. I don't remember that scene. I know that, I mean, I know that you can get a gun, but I don't remember that scene. Little Hope Town map, a bird's eye
I'd
view.
rather be anywhere than here.
Massacre Memorial Execution Site. The Johnson Home Church Historical Ruin. Alright. Onward, everybody. So we got our first photo. Andrew. Come on, Andrew. Come with me if you want to live. Nobody can die yet. Just a whole bunch of jump scares. Ooh. Oh yeah, the doll thing. So we'll click on that, and we'll have a conversation about that. Yeah, that's creepy.
That is one messed up looking pile of something. What the hell is this thing?
Looks like some kind of effigy. A warning, perhaps. Or some other spiritual significance.
Whatever it is, it gives me the creeps.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious about it.
Dismissive. Your imaginations run wild. I don't want to be dismissive or dubious. I'll say nothing.
I wonder why they're here.
I've heard more than enough, thank you.
I saw that, Megan. I saw that.
I'm sorry. I didn't scare you, did I?
No, I don't like any of these. I don't want to be dismissive. Uneasy. Don't be morbid.
Come on. Let's catch up with the others.
Yeah, I'm just not going to say anything. Sometimes it's just better to not say anything, I think. I feel like that's true more now than it has in any other game. I know something shows up. It's Megan shows up here somewhere. I know that you're coming, Megan. Yeah, Megan, don't even try. Don't play, Megan. Don't play. Especially since you were the one who locked me in the bathroom.
Andrew? Where are you?
Naughty.
We're here!
I can't see you.
No matter how angry you are at the parents, it does not justify you trying to murder them all in a burning house. It just doesn't
Andrew, can
justify
you come
it.
over?
Doesn't matter how old you are. That's not justified, little girl.
I just saw someone out in the woods.
Really? Well, maybe it was the bus driver.
What I saw out there was a child.
Mm-hmm.
If there was anyone out there, they've gone now. All I see is trees.
Mm-hmm.
You two. We need to stick close.
There we are.
What the hell? Did you hear that?
What on earth is that?
Yeah, we're not going
very
in.
Good. We're freaked. Who's there?
Whoever you are, this isn't funny at all. John, where are you? Daniel? Taylor? Come on, John, where are you? This isn't funny.
Curious. Alright. Stay close to Andrew. I'm trying to. Find the others. We're trying to.
John, is that you? Who's there? Whoever you are, this really isn't funny.
A tissue. Yeah, right here. Railroading us, game.
Come and take a look at this.
What is it?
Yeah, I don't think all of these things were actually here. These are all illusions. Yeah. That's okay.
I'm not sure.
Let me take a closer look.
Hi.
Ow!
Hey, Mary.
What
There's
is
something
your
about
name,
you.
you?
Pray, tell me your name, lady.
Angela.
I am called Mary. I fashioned her with my own hand. She looks just like the one beside you.
Traits updated.
Would you kindly
Nervous.
come play with me?
How did their bearings change? So she's still derisive, more skeptical, understanding, bearing, the little girl. Mary introduced herself to Andrew and Angela. Okay.
Come play. Come
And
play
there's
with me.
Amy.
Trickery is this now, Mary?
I have done nothing.
Hold your tongue. I see what you truly are, Mary.
Mary. Come on,
Reverend
Mary.
Carter's affection for you will be shaken loose when he learns of your infidelity with the devil.
Amy, come back here.
There you are.
There's someone else out here, by the fire.
What? I don't see any fire.
I saw them too.
Are you okay?
How can you not have seen that?
I couldn't see anything through this impossible, impenetrable fog.
Well, go ahead. Tell them what we saw.
A little girl appeared out of the fog, and then just like that, she was gone again.
What is going on?
Maybe the fog has got you confused. We're all stressed out.
Stress
Well,
my
somebody's
ass.
confused.
I saw a girl dancing right here, clear as day.
Said her name was Mary. Looked exactly like the girl in my dream, but she talked in this really weird accent. Was that even American?
No, it
I'm
was
not sure. I couldn't place her accent either.
What have we gotten
English.
ourselves into?
British.
This kid, Mary,
Look at that
did
that
she want to
mark
hurt you?
when she grabbed him. That bruise
No.
when she grabbed him.
I don't think she meant to hurt me.
Now what?
Seems our only option is the road into town.
You're kidding me.
Got a better idea?
More nervous.
Thought not.
There we go. There we go.
Well, that escalated rather quickly.
Oh, you want to see things escalate? Wait till the next act.
Everything that one does or doesn't do in one's life will catch up with one eventually.
Yeah, I know.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Don't look at me. I can't help.
So you say.
Remember?
I remember.
We sometimes congratulate ourselves on waking from a troubled dream. It may be so the moment after death. On my travels over many years, I've witnessed many things, seen and heard many beliefs, and there's usually some element of truth in each of them. These unfortunate folk seem to be dealing with forces as yet unexplained. I mean, sinister movements in the forest, spirits from the past,
Aww.
a little girl who may be in trouble.
Or who is trouble.
Or maybe she simply is trouble.
It's all in our head.
Anyway, where are we? Angela isn't getting much tittle-tattle out of Taylor. No kiss and tell. What about John? The figure of authority, perhaps? Or perhaps he represents something else. And then there's Andrew. Somewhat confused, I think. A bump to the head can do.
How about Daniel?
Let me reassure
You
you.
didn't say anything about Daniel.
You helped make some decisions that will be valued later on.
I'm upset he didn't say anything about Daniel. He said
So
something about
far,
everyone else.
So good. You're doing well.
Thank you.
That fellow in the bar. He was less than helpful, more than a little rude, if you ask me.
Well, there's a
Clearly
reason.
something disturbing on his mind.
Yeah, well, because he's dealing what we're dealing with.
Enough. There's something not quite right in Little Hope, and souls may be in peril.
Yeah.
Off you go again. See if you can lift the fog. Find the bus driver.
We already found him, but thank you, Curator. We already know where he is.